How you doing?
Hey, what's going on in your hallway? You got all kinds of fish out there.
Just Eugene being bored. Holy fuck, it's been a minute since I've seen ya.
Yeah, it has been a little while.
Yeah. Oh.
Guess a lot's changed. I didn't realize till recently you were a mayor.
Yep. Whole journey for that. Actually, I ran for mayor because of the travesty of Fiona. I don't know how you are with her, but PD just completely ransacked the rights. So.
Oh, I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, it was, she got forced into being a hostage. And then the PD didn't want to give a FOIA. I tried to work with the PD, and they're like, we don't gotta do that. So then things just kind of snowballed from there. Then there was a Revolutionary War, new constitution, new legislation.
There was a war?
Yep.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Holy, how long have you been gone for?
I don't know. Someone told me 5 months, but I was pretty sure it was only a week, so I don't really know.
Yeah, no, I think it might have been more than that, because that was like nearing 2 months now. I'd say
Potato,
7 weeks.
tomato.
Yeah, I spoke to some of the others up north. I hear you guys have been farming. Never.
I'm pretty out of the loop on what's been going on. I've been in my apartment, so I haven't really caught up with many of them yet.
What video games have you been playing?
Sonic and Knuckles 3 on my Sega Genesis. Just beat it.
Oh shit. Okay. What's that about?
You don't know about Sonic the Hedgehog?
No. Is it like, what is it?
Oh, it's Adventures of Sonic and Knuckles. You got to go through, collect the rings, beat the bosses. Standard Sega Genesis 2D game.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been pretty busy on my side. It's been a lot of fucking like how would I put it? A lot of just politics, you know? But things are moving forward.
I don't really know what's going on with, like, there's 2 mayors now. I heard there's like a North and a South mayor now, and there's like some beef with the North and the South.
Yeah, it's kind of, we're dealing with a lot of snaky shit by a couple people up north, and we're kind of trying to do our own shit. So I'm kind of battling let's just say 5th degree rumors and individuals that don't communicate like adults. So I've just kind of been focusing on my own thing while they do whatever the fuck they want up north.
Well, who have you been having issues with? Who's all beefing?
It includes Eve, believe it or not.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Andy Jones, Bones and Cassidy, Eve's boyfriend, Nakota. But I wouldn't even call
Eve's
it
got
beef.
a new boyfriend? I just heard yesterday that she broke up with her husband.
Yeah, it's been a little while now. It's kind of a vocal minority. The way that I put it, what can I relate this to something in the past? Look, I'll tell you from my perspective, right? The city godsmen have been doing a lot of dumb shit, right? City gets split in half, and I have to, my job becomes promote, put into place a chief of police. Now, I go talk to the cops, and not a single one of them wanted to, like, when I asked them for their feedback, like, who they want, who's good, what things do you need, it all came down to them wanting fast cars, and they didn't care about the public. It was actually pretty disgusting. Fast forward, I become, mayor. I'm sitting right over here. I sit down. 14 hours. Bjorn, 14 hours. I've been awake. An entire 2 months of just bullshit. And in comes Andy Jones and the Blaine County bunch. And they say that they want interceptors. I ask them, hey, can you write down the details so I can take a look at it? Like, now is not the time. I want to make sure it gives, I'll look at this properly. And they're not getting any hints. They're like, now arguing, why would we write all the legislation? I'm like, no, just give me bullet points, what it's about. That's it. Just so I can look at it. Fresh mind tomorrow. Next thing you know, you got fucking Declan Crane over here screaming at the current chief. Right over here. Who apparently didn't know a single thing about this. So eventually Declan starts screaming at him. They're screaming at each other. I lose my patience. I tell everyone to get the fuck out of the room. Next thing you know, you got fucking ex-chief of police over here, who, mind you, was dating Andy, telling me Blaine County never tells me anything. They do this all the time. They do this all the time, Nino. And I'm like, I sit here, I'm like, listen, I got your back. You're my fucking chief. Work it out. Next thing you know, he goes up north and talks to Andy and says he's in the wrong. And then everything that he told me here, he goes and tells her the opposite. He calls me that evening, and I call him what it is. I'm like, are you fucking stupid? I'm over here trying to work with Andy, and you're over here playing fucking Littlefinger. But because of that entire situation, I have now spent the last 6 weeks hearing Fifth Party. How I am the new Max. Oh, I am puppeteering Los Santos County, while me and my band of cabinets are only trying to do what's best for the citizenry. So it turned into some childish shit, and I've gotten to the point where I hope a fucking plane hits that building and they're all dead.
Who's the ex-chief of police that's dating Andy?
Barrick.
Barrick.
Yeah.
Is he still a city guardsman?
No, he went up north.
So he does. Well, does he work up north as a city guardsman, or is he like not a?
Oh, he's
city
in Blaine
guardsman
County
at
now.
all? Oh.
Yeah. So poor Daisy. I put her into a position of power. Right, I give her the chief of police. Originally, it was going to be Vivian Gray, Dakota's mother. Eve's soon-to-be fiance or mother-in-law. Who also worked for Andy's cabinet. Who, the best way I can put it, Bjorn, is I'm dealing with people that if they don't get what they want, they start crying. There's no other way to describe it. And I ain't got time for that. I've got an entire fucking city. But if these fucking stupid cunts cannot call me with their problems, what are you supposed to do? It's gotten malicious too. Bjorn? I had the undersheriff crash out on me, saying all kinds of things. He had the entire fucking autobiography, Cassidy, saying you're this, you're doing that, you're doing this, and I'm like, I've never spoken to you, guy. So, how do you know all this about me with such confidence? I play the bigger man right over there in that meeting hall. I bring in Bones and Cassidy, the sheriff and the undersheriff. I'm like, what's the issue? What's the problem? Exactly. Like why are you guys getting so hung up over this? They told me you're splitting the city in two. I'm like, motherfucker, the feds did this. Do you not remember July 3rd? They're like, yeah, but you're calling us Blainers and shit. And I'm like, people are going to do that anyways. They see you trying to impose your will on a county that isn't yours. I'm like, can you give me one objective reason for being mad at me? They pull up a fucking hacked email with legislation that doesn't exist. Bjorn. I
But
tell them,
why do you guys have to all work together if they separated everything? Why do you guys need each other?
I don't know. We've been minding our own business down here, and look at this. At the end of it, you know me. I can be a piece of shit, right?
Yeah.
They had me feeling bad to the extent that I told them we pull it back if they don't got officers coming on duty. You know what they do the next day? All the legislation that we had for the city populace, new air certifications for civilians, fucking materials for mechanic shops, new businesses going up, they go and petition to get it contested, and now we're waiting 2 weeks. So, well, how am I supposed to react when you're coming to me crying, saying, oh my God, stop, and then you throw sand in my eyes? Not even my eyes, Bjorn, but all these people that their future is now delayed another 2 weeks. How am I going to feel when people who are excited for the future now get depressed and lose their will to you know that will you get when you're excited to do something, and then all of a sudden, you know, some bullshit drama that's been manufactured is stopping them from moving forward? What do you think I'm going to be thinking?
So did all this start because they thought you were gonna do some laws that weren't happening? They got
I
upset
don't
about?
even know anymore, Bjorn.
Okay, I'll have to
Because
talk with
these
them.
people literally do not communicate. The thing is, I don't need them, is what they don't understand. We're minding our own business down here. But I'll tell you what it is, and it's really this simple. Give me a sec. Oh. It's really this simple. You remember the war in Sandy Shores?
Yeah, I do.
They're trying to pretend that July 3rd didn't exist. And I think they want things to go back to the old way. And they're trying to force it. Otherwise, there's inherently no reason why they're trying to push their agenda down into the Los Santos Police Department, being extremely toxic to Daisy, the new chief of police, who's fantastic, and effectively fucking with us down here. Because at a certain point, I'm going to lose control of my temper, and I will push back.
Wait, what happened on July 3rd?
Mission Road PD and the courthouse was stormed, and there was new constitution put in place.
Was stormed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like what, a tornado?
Civil War type shit.
Civil War?
60 individuals. Yeah.
Holy crap.
You can have a chat with them, Bjorn, all you want, but at the end of the day, right? You can't talk to a kid that only knows give me. And unfortunately, Eve has fallen into that bucket as far as I'm concerned. Her fucking soon-to-be mother-in-law doesn't... I gave... Vivian wanted shit to be just like it was. I decided to interview some other people. She got in a field. She didn't even give the respect to ask any of these other candidates a question. You know what I mean? This is not about me. It's not about them. It's about the people of Los Santos. And if people don't fucking understand that, they got to move out of the fucking way. That's kind of where I am with things. So, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Andy still got feelings about what happened many years back. Remember that?
With what?
Remember when she was with Denzel?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I think she hasn't. I think she's still got issues from way back when. It's the only thing that makes sense. Otherwise, how do you have that much of a fucking annoyance over someone that you've spoken to a total of 20 minutes?
I miss Uncle D.
Yeah, I do too.
There's a lot to take in. It sounds
Yeah.
like I have missed a lot. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely absorbing all this. I don't
Yeah.
really know what to say, but I definitely want to hit them up and see what all's going on. I
Yeah,
definitely missed
absolutely.
a lot.
Yeah. Maybe you can be the ambassador. But I think one thing's very clear, right? right now they are fucking with 90% of the population down here, and the city guardsmen do not run the city. The people do. So, whatever the fuck they want to do up there, they can do so. How we do things down here is our way. Right now, when it comes down to it, is Blaine County has siphoned up so many cops from down here, and instead of it being a, small sheriff's office that patrols Sandy, they've kind of become an alternative scuffed trooper force that believes that they have the right to do whatever the fuck they want down here, despite what the people want. Does that kind of make sense? Because
Yeah,
if
so they're supposed to be up there, but they come down here and do shit.
Yes.
Is Declan Crane a part of that up
Yes.
there?
He's
I freaking hate that guy.
Yeah. He's him and Andy are the really ones in charge. Bones and Cassidy, I don't think they have functioning brain cells.
I don't know Cassidy. I kind of know Bones a little bit. He seems all right, but Declan used to patrol. I got a sale of drug charge
What?
6 months, like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Declan Crane and who I forget this other Lenny Hawk and those guys. They used to just sit in Polito looking for me all day. I freaking owe them big. I'm gonna find Declan one day.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it's so bad that yeah, you see what I mean by this? Been getting sent this and had to clarify I contested. What is this? Hey, first actual
drama alert.
Yeah. Been getting sent this. What is this? I'm focused on improving my own county. Yeah. Right. That's cute. So, that's cute.
It's like a lot of political drama going on.
I don't think she knows that what I know.
Well, that's usually how it goes with people, huh?
That's crazy. Yeah. Yep. Welcome to my world. That's the first bit of communication she's had in 6 weeks.
Holy crap.
Yep.
Okay, well, I mean, I would definitely be interested in trying to chat with them, and maybe, like you said, I could be an ambassador or help or something. I'd like to see everyone getting along and working together. So
I have no interest in working with them anymore.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. They gotta stay in their fucking lane.
You think there's no resolving it at all? Nothing would make you wanna?
What is the... They have already demonstrably... So Andy says this. I'll tell you right now, I have witnesses that she signed it. I also have witnesses that it was Blaine County that pushed the other contests. So this is the kind of they'll never admit to it, but the people already know this. Right? So what do I get out of Blaine County?
Well, let me ask you, what's going to happen next term? Are you running again?
I may have to.
Because if you run again and Andy run again, you guys are going to keep having these problems for way more months unless you resolve them.
I've learned to work around them. They contested all our legislation, Bjorn, and we got 3x the votes. The city's backing me at the end of the day. Andy sits in fucking in the BCSO office stirring. I know because I've gotten the fucking meeting notes. I know because her two little puppets, fucking Bones and Cassidy, have a whole lot to say to somebody that they don't talk to. These are children, Bjorn. Unless they're ready to grow up. I don't got time.
Well, it sounds like it's too far damaged to be repaired, but if
It
you end
starts
up
with a phone
running
call. It starts with them objectively letting us know what their issue is. And number two, stop fucking with us. The latest thing that they've come crying to is about, oh my God, they're calling us Blanas and all this bull fucking shit. You don't get to play this childish game of you know, crying to mommy and being like, oh my God, they're calling me names while you're simultaneously, you know, scratching up the Sonic the Hedgehog, right? The DVD or the Blu-ray or whatever, right? No, you got the right to be pissed. It's fucking some fucking strange fucking victim mentality bullshit. I'm not going to have any of that.
Yeah, it's hard for me to say much about that, so I'm pretty out of the loop. But, you know, one thing that did cross my mind, I haven't chatted with Andy in a while, but I've pretty much always been on pretty good terms with her, so I'd have to see, but...
I mean, ask her herself what objectively has been the issue. And you tell me if I'm crazy.
Yeah, I will definitely talk to her and Eva about it, but also, you know, I also had an idea that maybe when the election comes, I run for the North Mayor.
That would be interesting. But I think that's a ways to go, you know, Bjorn.
Yeah. Well, I'll chat with them and see what's going on and see what they're thinking and see if there's any way we can kind of resolve this, smooth it over, since it sounds like it's hurting a lot of people.
We've learned to work around it, to be honest. If anything, you know, Medusa over here has taken off a mask and, you know, it's easy to cut the head of a multi-headed snake, to be honest. So, like I said, look, back talking, all that kind of bullshit, you know, these cloak and dagger bullshit, I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with it one bit. And, you know, if they want to be adults with it and actually bring objective issues to the table instead of this emotional crap, we're willing to work with them, right? Otherwise, I can get the votes that are necessary. You know, I want to know why she's got Nakota, why they want us to compromise when they're actively affecting Los Santos legislation. And I am not going to bite this notion of Nakota is his own man when that's like saying, like back in the day at Rooster's Rest, right? If you did something, it didn't reflect on the rest of the restaurant. You know what I mean? It's just no one's going to buy that argument. Right? So, anyways. Yeah, it's unfortunate, Bjorn. It is what it is.
That does sound unfortunate. It sounds like I got a lot of people to talk to and information to take in. So I appreciate you giving me all this. This is a lot of good info.
Anytime. I appreciate that.
One quick question, too. I don't know if you would know this, but I saw in legislation there's that law about you can't do commerce without a license or you could be fined. If I was thinking about opening up a gym where I wouldn't sell or do any business, I was just training
we make
people.
exceptions. Yeah, we're actually changing some stuff up.
Okay, good. I was thinking about using that gym equipment down by the beach and opening up my own gym down there.
I think you should. We're hoping that end of this week we start taking in proposals. I want to triple, quadruple the amount of businesses in Los Santos.
Ooh, okay. Yep. I already got a name for mine. It's gonna be Body by Bjorn.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna bulk some people up.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. All right. Bjorn, you ever need anything, you let me know, yeah?
Sounds good. I appreciate
right.
it. Same to you. Hit me up if you need anything.
Will do. Take care.
Appreciate it.